Hey, James from J Kramer Fitness. For this month's protein review, I am doing Optimum Nutrition's Gold Standard 100% Whey. This was a reader request, and they want to know my thoughts and opinions on Gold Standard 100% Whey. The reason why it's taken me so long to go ahead and do a review is because Optimum Nutrition is a nationally and worldwide recognized brand. And so I felt like it wasn't necessary to review this. However, as you noticed, I'm doing this as a reader request. So I'm going to go ahead and provide my thoughts and opinions and a final review score on how Gold Standard Whey holds up to my review standards. The reason why I don't do blended proteins is because most of them I feel like are garbage. There's always some kind of reason why some manufacturers do a blended protein. The reality is it's inexpensive for that manufacturer to produce, and in turn they can go ahead and make the supplement company can make a lot of money off of the buyers. And the reality too is that most of these protein blends, I wouldn't say most, a good portion of the proteins I have reviewed that are blended proteins tend to be, or should be highly, not highly encouraged, but they tend to be amino spiked. So that's one of the reasons why I stay away from blended proteins. However, as a buyer of protein powders, or if you're someone who is really big into health and fitness, trying to jumpstart your goals, weight loss goals, fitness goals, a blended protein is a good place to start, especially if you're someone who's having a hard time trying to meet your daily protein intake. As I share with all my clients, you should be focused on whole foods rather than protein supplements, because at the end of the day, supplement is just there to go ahead and cover up the nutritional deficiencies of your diet. So this is my first protein review in regards to trying to keep it organized into how I would normally write it. The last 2 or 3 protein powders I've reviewed, I've posted a supplementary video. So I got a cheat sheet right behind the camera, and I'm gonna go ahead and not wing it, but make sure to go down the big item tickets that I always discuss in my written protein reviews. And as always, I'm gonna have my protein powder review for that month listed down below with link. I bought this protein powder at the Big W. I'm gonna go ahead and refer to them as the Big W. Optimum Nutrition is commonly or widely recognized brand, so you can buy this anywhere in person. However, price point, you can buy it, as I shared, anywhere in the area or in your area. But what I found is the W tends to be the lowest priced ticket item, and they only had 2 different flavors: vanilla ice cream and chocolate. I went with the vanilla ice cream flavor. The price point I paid $27.94 for 22 servings. That came out to $1.27 per serving. So if you're in a pinch and you need protein powder ASAP and you're not willing to wait, my recommendation, go to the W. That's probably or will be the lowest priced ticket in the area. However, the one place I would avoid is GNC. Even with their customer appreciation program, which I was a part of for a couple of years, I wouldn't recommend it, just because their price point is way too out of this world. The cheapest place to buy is through Amazon.com. You can get a 70 serving container for about $75.95 if you do the shipping and handling, which is going to be free shipping and handling. So you're looking at $1.09 per serving, which is going to be the cheapest. However, if you do the subscribe and save, you're going to be looking at less than $1 per serving. The trade-off is that you're going to be limited to your flavors. Now, if you're willing to go ahead and pay a little bit more money, by all means visit the Optimum Nutrition website. Then you have free access. I wouldn't say free access, but you have total access to all 18 different flavors that are available, and you have close to, I want to say, 9 different serving. So you have a wide variety of price points to select from. But if you're in a bind, you need the protein now, visit the W. If you're looking for the cheapest place to go purchase and you're willing to wait, go through Amazon. However, the most convenient place, you don't have to worry about different sizes, and you want the whole variety of flavors, go to optimumnutrition.com. the amino acid profile, and this is one of the big things I always discuss in my written reviews, is Optimum Nutrition's amino spiked protein? Of course, no. What I always share with individuals who visit my website is that look for an amino acid profile on the package. Optimum Nutrition did not post their amino acid profile on their package, so they do have it listed on their website. I will go ahead and post a picture of the amino acid profile, so go ready to press pause. And it's not spiked. So let's see, how does Optimum Nutrition mix? How does it blend? As always, I'm going to go ahead and do a mix review right now. So the description or directions on how to go ahead and mix this, it's right there. Nice, easy, simple. 31 grams. So of course with me, I always do 2 scoops because I'm a bigger dude. So as always, I got my Pure Choice shaker cup right here. The reason why I always use it, one, I love Pure Choice protein, Pure Choice Farms protein. It is better than Optimum Nutrition's 100% isolate. 2, it's a Wisconsin brand. And then finally 3, it's a clear container. So it makes it easy to go ahead and share what is and isn't being shaken up here. So let's go ahead and shake it up. I never shake for 30 seconds, and the other thing too is I never use the little shaker ball, just because it's such a pain to go ahead and clean up. So I never do that. Usually I just shake for 10-15 seconds. Now the big thing when I review my protein powders, or the protein powder for the month, is it comes out, no clumps in the container in the bottom, and then the big thing is there any clumping at the very top? As you can see near the pour spout, no clumping. And then if I were to go ahead, lock it up, look underneath, boom, and you look around the protein shaker cup, nothing there. So of course, as I shared, I purchased the vanilla ice cream flavor. Can't wait to get my mouth on this. That's what she said. All right, bottoms up. Tastes like vanilla ice cream. Try this if you were to go ahead and melt down ice cream or let ice cream set at room level temperature. This is what it tastes like, nice and thick. It is creamy, surprisingly. So it's a really good protein flavor. I did get in contact with Optimum Nutrition. They did say the 3 most popular flavors that they sell from their website is double rich chocolate, strawberries and cream, and banana cream. Now the ones that were readily available at the W, like I shared before, vanilla and chocolate. I've done chocolate for the 100% isolate. It's good for what it is, and it's really flavorful. What's in the ingredient list? Well, let's go ahead and read it. Ingredients: protein blend. So it's whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, hydrolyzed whey protein, natural and artificial flavors, sunflower or soy lectin, cellulose gum, xanthan gum, salt, sucralose, and then potassium, which is probably a preservative. So essentially what this product is, I think there's 7 or 8 different ingredients. You can go ahead and sum it up to as protein, flavoring, thickener, emulsifier, thickener, flavoring, preservative. Pretty nice, easy, simple. There's no stevia. I hate the taste of stevia. Every time, the majority of companies end up ruining the flavor profile because they use too much. Let's get into the nutrition facts. So, serving size, 31 grams, about 1 scoop. Calories, 120. Total fat, 1.5 grams. Sodium, 130 milligrams. Total carbohydrates, 4 grams. Total sugar, 1 gram. Protein, 24 grams. And how I figure out the grading metric for this is I take the amount of protein divided by the total servings and to get the final score. So this protein has about 77% protein per serving. I always round up, so this is gonna get an 8. For some other things I always look at is gold standard whey, gluten and lactose free. There is a gluten-free label on there. Is this lactose free? No. However, which has been surprising for me, is that this protein is a blended protein, and I have minimal to no discomfort digesting this. I'm highly lactose intolerant. That's the reason why I always review isolates. The proteins that are used in this blended protein powder supplement is fantastic. The only thing I had was some mild bloating. Other than that, none of the major horrible, gas chamber effects, just because I wasn't able to go ahead and digest the milk sugar with this protein. When is the best time to use this protein? This protein powder is best for post-workout, and nutrition facts do not lie. Is this going to be a good MRE meal replacement now type of protein powder? No, just because of the fact that there's no fiber in here. So the reality is you're probably going to be hungry within 1 hour, maybe 90 minutes. This would be a good post-workout, maybe before workout, but I'm not someone who takes a protein powder before workout. And then anytime snack protein. Other than that, like I will, as I shared, I do take this as an anytime snack protein. And for the most part, it does an okay job. But if I were to go ahead and use this as a last meal or a meal replacement to hold me over for like maybe 3.5 hours, 4 hours most, I wouldn't recommend it, because I'm just super physically active, and this is not something I would go ahead and advocate. But at the same time, everybody's different. But as I shared before, looking at the nutrition facts, there is no fiber in this. But if you're someone who's gets really super full after doubling up your protein servings, then yeah, this can be a really good protein powder to go ahead and have. Wrapping up this protein review, I think this protein is worthy of the gold standard as advertised by Optimum Nutrition. There's a lot to like about it, multiple different price points, multiple different flavor choices, high quality ingredients used, and then of course some other smaller stuff. Mild to no bloating. This has actually been tested for banned substances. If you're gluten free, another thing they always advertise on the Optimum Nutrition packaging, especially with the protein powders, no artificial growth hormones. Their profile. And I always try to give 3 recommendations of past proteins that I've reviewed in the past. So the 3 proteins that I have reviewed in the past are Spartan Whey. Protein I would recommend that's similar to Optimum Nutrition's gold standard Whey is Mountain Ops Magnum protein. And then finally, the 3rd protein I have listed that is very comparable to Optimum Nutrition is Alani Nu. With that said, so we have the trainer here, assistant. With that said, I think I'm overstaying my welcome here. So as I shared before, I'm going to go ahead and have my website posted below if you want to read the whole entire written review on my protein thoughts on the protein. Is when someone does a request for a protein powder review, I'm going to go ahead and do that protein powder as soon as possible. So another person did get in contact with me about a protein powder that I should review, so I'm going to go ahead and review it. If you have any protein powders you want me to go ahead and discuss or review, don't be afraid to reach out to me, leave a comment below, let me know. And as always, being consistent is taking one step forward. You make it a great day.